And good evening to you from the Parc des Princes here in the French capital, Paris, the venue for tonight's action. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here in the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you tonight is live Champions League group stage match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain against Atletico Madrid.
Well, the first game of the group is so vital. You just can't get off to a losing start. This could be a tight battle today, Derek.
The Paris Saint-Germain starters. Gianluigi Donnarumma is the keeper. Sergio Ramos plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. And finally the forwards, Neymar plays with Lionel Messi. This is the starting lineup for Atletico. Jan Oblak is the preferred keeper. Jose Maria Jimenez plays with Stefan Savic in central defence. Jeffrey Kondogbia plays alongside Koke in central midfield. And the story in attack is one of a strike partnership. It's the opening match day. Champions League group stage match day 1 underway. He's going forward well here. Unable to keep the ball that time. Llorente. Will he play it in? A very effective clearance. Morata. As clean as a whistle. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, not quite the tantalising free kick he was hoping for. Goalkeeper's ball. Verratti. And successfully cut out. And they've won the ball back following that challenge. Neymar! And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
The match has restarted, 1-0 here. Mbappe. Verratti. Here's Mbappe. He's protecting it effectively. Verratti. Now Neymar. Pass after pass, keeping their opponents moving. Good stop from the keeper. And over comes the corner. Wonderful header, excellent goalkeeping. And the corner's been given. Well, they fancy a short one. And Neymar! Well, not the touch on the ball he wanted, and a goal kick to come. Good pressure high up the pitch. Neymar. And back with Neymar. Atletico get the free kick decision their way. Reinildo. Now Jimenez. Savic. Jimenez. Lost possession. Mbappe. Oh, good use of the ball. He thwarted the attack illegally. Now perhaps a card is forthcoming. And that is going to mean a caution.
The referee is absolutely right. He knew what he was doing there.
And fired from the flank into the area. But he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And Atletico get the advantage from the referee. Kondogbia. And given away by Atletico. Now PSG moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? Messi. Kylian Mbappe, and a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise, and it's a very tidy finish because there's still a lot of work to do. That's a really good goal.
So 2-0 now. Carrasco. Joao Felix. Koke. Kondogbia with it. Well, he's dicing with trouble here, having already been booked. Well, some referees might have been tempted to show him a second yellow, Stuart.
Well, he has to be more clever than that. He can't commit another foul.
Well, he didn't miss by all that much.
Well, he struck it quite nicely, but the keeper was always in control of the situation. He knew that was going wide.
Verratti.
Well, PSG have controlled most of the possession, as you can see. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Well, showing good patience. Hakimi. Mbappe. Now Messi. And the keeper stretching to deny him. Messi with the corner. And the problem not completely solved. And the keeper deals with the danger. Ramos. His fans won't tire of seeing that again. Oblak with the save. Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Individual brilliance. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will they profit from this situation? Interception to snuff out the danger. It will be a Paris Saint-Germain free kick. A message delivered from the referee to the fourth official. 3 minutes on the board. Verratti. On to Messi. Keeping it moving dynamically. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. And so the half-time whistle has gone here at the Parc des Princes in Paris. Well, on the evidence of what we're seeing in this match, Kylian Mbappe is a striker at the peak of his powers, you've got to say, Stuart.
Well, I think he's been outstanding so far. He's looked a constant threat and he scored a very good goal. What a player.
Second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences. Marcos Llorente. Savic. Now Jimenez. Kondogbia. And fed forwards. Koke. Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out any sign of danger. Corner kick from Koke. Goalkeeper's ball, it was always going to be that way. Messi. Now with Hakimi. Neymar. No, high quality defending. Morata. Kondogbia. And dispossessed. Mbappe. Hakimi. And return to Mbappe. Shot attempted. And the keeper did more than enough.
This has been a top-class display today. Just look how many chances they've created. And if they want to, they could score a hatful of goals here.
They'll be comfortable in bringing that ball down. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, both teams have had substitutes warming up. And now both will rely on their respective benches. Koke. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Making progress. Koke. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. They've lost it. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, it fizzled out. Felix. On the ball, Joao Felix. And back with Morata. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Comfortable on the ball, moving it forward here, Atletico. Could reduce the deficit. And he does! There is hope for them, despite the adversity they suffered earlier.
Well, it's a goal you'd expect him to score, but he kept his cool and he put it away nicely. He'll be happy with that.
So on with the game, and that goal puts a very different complexion on it for Atletico. Well, can they open up the defence here? Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Neymar. Promising position, this. Now Neymar. Mbappe. Body on the line. The referee has decided to give the free kick to Atletico.
Changement pour l'Atletico Madrid. Joueur sortant, le numéro 16, Alvaro Morata. Son remplaçant, le numéro 8, Antoine Griezmann.
"20 minutes to go. And given away by Atletico. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. Well, no escape, not an immediate yellow card, but the referee deals with him now. Substitution it is for PSG. Hakimi. Space and time for the cross. So following the deflection, a corner kick coming up here. But he's gone short with it. And using his strength to shield them. Can he put it in? Terrific piece of anticipation. Short corner it is. Oh, great attacking play. Crossing into the middle. Oh, magnificent. decent reaction.
And
here's a change now for Atletico.
Le numéro 15, Stefan Savic, remplacé par le numéro 22, Mario Hermoso.
The corner courtesy of Lionel Messi. And clears his lines. Well, that ball looks promising. Atletico Madrid know they're not going to get too many more chances. Time is a factor. Carrasco. Will it happen for him here? Well, his accuracy deserted him at a crucial moment.
Well, he had to score there. That's probably the game over now.
Oh, a perfectly timed pass. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee not messing about. He's cautioned him.
Well, it had to be a yellow card, and he knew it was coming.
Has eyes for goal! Well, you saw what he was trying with that free kick, but the goalkeeper had it covered all the way. Well, it's not quite in the history books just yet, but PSG on the cusp of recording a victory. Stuart, how would you critique their performance in this one?
Well, they should have had this wrapped up long ago. Some of their football has been excellent, but they're going to need to be resilient in these final few minutes to get their much-deserved victory.
Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. Carrasco crossed accurately towards the far post. And still dangerous. Well, able to survive that attacking push. A very good tackle. Gay. It's come off the keeper. And the keeper was finally able to claim it.
Well, what a great piece of goalkeeping. Firstly, the save, and then the recovery. Brilliant from him.
Joao Felix. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He's in with a chance. Late drama here. Level once more. Incredible scenes.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So underway again at 2-2. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes. So the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Well, he couldn't quite hit the desired target, and alarmingly, that is a long way off target. And he's beaten the keeper. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. His turn to try to convert from the spot. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. In it goes. And that is when you need your goalkeeper. Can he get the better of the keeper? And he's opted for finesse, but he might be wishing he hadn't. And the penalty converted here. You want a pressure cooker, this is it. He must score. He had to score, and he does. And now he knows what's on the line. If he scores, they win. And the keeper denies them from the spot. Can he remain calm? And he's taken the low road. Beautifully done. Opportunity squandered, and that ends it.
Well, he looked nervous, and you can understand why. But in the end, it's a really poor penalty.